Who the Bicks, Bick, Bine, and Bash. For those of you unfamiliar, this is a visual novel. For those of you that are familiar, I'm going to start by saying no homo. You definitely already knew it was going to be in this game. Maybe you saw it recommended on Steam, maybe you found it and were too afraid to click it, and expose your curiosity or desires to your friends and family. I'm not here to judge, I don't discriminate. Basically, to explain the premise without spoiling it too badly, Emily has a problem. She used to be outgoing and frequented clubs and social gatherings, but then she grew a dick out of nowhere. She became a shut-in because she was afraid people would find out. The story itself revolves around coming out to her coworkers, and more importantly being taught by them that you have to love yourself and be happy with who you are. All the things we beat ourselves up for that seem like mountains to climb are small and unimportant in the face of friendship. There are few choices, and there are obvious choices. Anytime you get the opportunity to do something risque or inappropriate, choose that option. Pros: music is fire, both tracks in this video are actually from the game, though I hastily looped one of them to make sure it fit the video. The art is enjoyable, it has that content. That content is animated. Fuda, lovable protagonists, likable heroines, varied settings and personalities, though they all lead to content. I really like the end. It costs about an hour of work, $12, and you'll get to enjoy it for far more than an hour. The cons are the story exists to force that content-fueled scenario. There are few choices, it's short, and the story is short of a cliche. At this point, if you're listening, you're probably wondering why I was able to talk about food at the end with such high regards for 2 minutes. And why I said the characters likable and called them tropes at the same time. For point 1, these sorts of games are defined by their stories. If you're into the story blind, you'll find surprises alongside your usual tropes. I think surprises make for good stories. And I think that predictable stories can be good too. For a story to be bad, the writer has to make some key mistakes. Maybe I'll talk about that topic as a whole in another video. For point 2, I don't think tropes are bad. Tropes exist everywhere and will always exist everywhere, just like in real life. There are good people, bad people, semi-good, happy, sad, and the list goes on. These walking tropes can still be interesting if you allow yourself to see the subtle differences in how they handle situations. Every story is a treat waiting to be enjoyed. I actually can't believe I let myself get so worked up over Food the visual novel. But anyway, thanks for filling that sub goal. See you guys later.